The WWE Universe has been talking about the Gunther versus Jey Uso match and build, and now the ring general himself is finally opening up about this match, this opportunity ahead of their WrestleMania 41 showdown. Now, in this video, we are going to be dissecting Gunther's recently and surprisingly honest comments regarding the match with Jey Uso. Did he hold back? Was he impressed? Did he expect something else? Well, we're going to be breaking down every single word to uncover the true story behind this captivating clash. Get ready for some truth bombs as we dive deep into what Gunther actually thought about the build to this match with main event Jey Uso at WrestleMania 41. Now, following Jey Uso's victory in the Men's Royal Rumble match at the 2025 Premium Live event, he faced a significant decision. Does he go and challenge Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship, or does he set his sights set on Gunther and that World Heavyweight Championship? Now, keep in mind, they had run it back literally weeks before, in which Gunther smashed and beat Jey Uso in the main event of Saturday night's main event. Keep in mind that a lot of people thought that it was going to be John Cena that was going to win that match. And so when Jey Uso eliminated him, well, it shocked many, including yours truly. Now, Jey Uso, he ultimately chose to go after Gunther, igniting their paths once again. Now, this road to WrestleMania has been marked by Jey's internal struggles and moments of doubts. Gunther, he has been dominant, and he has had dominant displays against opponents like Otis and Akira Tozawa on television. A brutal physical confrontation where Gunther even went another step forward by laying out and putting a beat down on Jey's brother Jimmy, leaving this man bloody and just bruised. Now, Jey Uso's eventual overcoming of his fear as he prepares for this Ultimate Showdown will be crucial in the build. While doing a recent interview with Ariel Helwani of the Ariel Helwani Show, Gunther was asked about his satisfaction with the current storyline leading into WrestleMania. And well, he said this. He responded, I am, yes, especially the last 2 weeks were very important. However, when Helwani noted a slight hesitation in his initial response, well, Gunther offered a bit more insight into his perspective and mindset throughout the build. Gunther said, and elaborated on the challenges in the lengthy 10-week program. I am happy, but it was a challenge because it was a 10-week build. To find something that excites you for 10 weeks in a row is hard, especially with all the other stuff going on. I think we managed it very well. The last 2 weeks we got on route to where this is supposed to be. It's always like a little what I want myself, what I see as the best idea. It doesn't always happen. It's the nature of how the business works. And then you have to be mature enough to realize it's not every week. There is always a better idea for something, and at the end of the day, it's not about my personal taste and what I would like. It's about what is best for the product. At this point, overall, in regard, I think we're managed it very well. And going into Mania, we've set the tone very well. Now, when questioned about his surprise of Jey Uso going over and winning the Royal Rumble, Gunther admitted, yes, I was actually at the end with Cena, but looking back at it, Cena is on his last run, and that's how you want to use him. Put him in the ring with someone that is on his way up or is red hot in the moment. I was surprised. I didn't think Jey would be my ideal opponent for WrestleMania because we are very different. The rethinking, it makes a lot of sense. In WWE right now, I'm the I'm the perfect counterpart to everybody who is on the way up and red hot and wants to achieve a certain something. I'm a good party pooper when it comes to that. At the end, I was happy he won. He deserved it. I'm glad we started the program now. End quote. Now that is a lot to break down. Gunther's comments reveal a nuanced understanding of the collaborative nature of pro wrestling, storytelling, and the acceptance of the direction in which a program is taken, ultimately expressing enthusiasms for his WrestleMania clash. This is very important, and this is a lot to break down because I've seen the criticisms. I've seen what people have been saying. I am admittedly and very upfront with the fact that I am a massive Jey Uso fan. I think he has earned this spot. I think that he is not the greatest wrestler in the world. I don't think he's the greatest promo in the world, but I understand that he is in this position because of a catchphrase and the fact that he is over. I need people to understand this. In pro wrestling, if it was purely because of work rate, if it was purely you rise or fall on a card depending on your in ring skills, can you put on a 5-star clinic? Chad Gable would be a multiple time WrestleMania main event caliber star. He's not. He may never headline a WrestleMania. He is working a match under a different gimmick and a mask at this year's WrestleMania. Okay? Jey Uso is going to have a key match at WrestleMania. He's going to be sharing the squared circle with Gunther. He's going to be challenging and ultimately winning the world championship from Gunther at this WrestleMania. Not because of his in ring prowess, not because of his promos, because the man goes out there and he takes charge. He takes the emotions from the fans, he channels that, it oozes out of him, and he gives it right back. The fans feed off him, he feeds off the fans. It's a loving relationship. Do I think Jey Uso is going to have a year-long reign as champion? No. Do I think he's going to have a 6-month reign? Probably. But after this reign, I don't know if he'll ever be world champion again. I would agree with the fact that he may never be world champion again. Maybe he should never be world champion again. But at the end of the day, pro wrestling, it comes in cycles. It has its hot periods, it has its cold periods. When a talent is over, you go with him. When a talent is not over, you pull back and you go with someone else who is over. If you have no one that is over, or very few that are over, then you try to use the hot stars with cold stars and try to get them in between. I would agree that this build to this match has absolutely sucked. It has. But to Gunther's point, over the last few weeks, things have gotten better. Jey Uso has made mistakes in the ring. He has. The failed, jumping out of the ring, him stumbling on a spear, not very good. But he is over. He has earned this spot. They are going to go out there and they're going to put their best foot forward in this match. I actually am predicting that this opens the first night of WrestleMania. Okay? I think it will. We're going to find out if that comes true, or whatever night they're on. I think they're on night 1. So we're going to find out real quick if they can go out there and steal the show. Yeah, night 1. I have them opening that match or that show. We're going to see if I'm right. We will.